Life on this planet is fundamentally important to humankind. It controls our climate, it feeds us, and so without it, we wouldn't be here. My name's Melanie Bishop and I'm a Professor of Marine Biology at Macquarie University. My research is focused on repairing nature in degraded marine environments. So both how can we restore lost ecosystems, but also how can we co-design built structures in our oceans for marine life as well as their human function. What I'm really excited about with my job is the potential to make a difference, to actually bring back life to environments where it's been degraded. It is a really rewarding career to work in biodiversity and conservation. I love my job because I feel like I'm making a difference. And we need all kinds of people addressing biodiversity and conservation problems. It's not just about the biologists. Increasingly, it is about the technology as well, the computing, the internet technology, the engineering, that all work together to help address these challenges. Every day is different, it's really diverse. So some days I might be out in the field censusing marine biodiversity. Other days I might be in the office on the computer analysing data. Other days I might be working with students or engaging with stakeholder meetings, with government, with community groups. I think some of the most exciting projects I've been involved in are marine nature repair projects where we've actually gone out, we've done a restoration project, or we've done some greening of grey infrastructure, and we've had the fortune of actually seeing nature bounce back really fast. And so I think that's what always surprises me, the capacity of marine biodiversity to recover if it's given the chance. One of the big projects I'm working on at the moment is the Living Seawalls project, and so this is all about co-designing marine constructions for nature as well as people. And so what we're doing is 3D printing habitat modules that can be integrated into new or existing constructions. So I'm talking things like wharves, seawalls, revetments, pontoons, marinas, so that these structures can provide habitat for marine life as well as functions to people. What I've got here are some miniature panels. The real thing is much larger than this. And so what we do is using computer design, 3D printing, we generate molds, and then using EcoBlend cement, we can actually cast various textures that can be then fitted to flat featureless constructions to provide better habitats for marine life. So this one here mimics water retaining features of shorelines, and so these little things are little rock pool mimics that will trap water at low tide. This one provides little crevices that species can shelter in from fish and from hot temperatures when they're out of water. Technology has absolutely transformed the way that we can census life in our oceans. So the oceans historically were very inaccessible, hard to get to, deep, dark, not very safe. So now we have all kinds of technologies, from underwater cameras to underwater drones to satellite imagery, and also environmental DNA as well, that can really accelerate our understanding of these out of sight and out of mind places. I think the big biodiversity challenge is really climate change and climate warming. It is the big threat. And so we've seen examples in the past of humanity banding together to solve big environmental problems, such as the hole in the ozone layer, anti-fouling paints, which are a major source of mortality for much of our marine life. And so I'm really hopeful that with technology and collaboration and smart thinking, we can solve this problem too. If you're interested in biodiversity and conservation, my advice would be to spend time outdoors, be it bushwalking, be it time on the water, observing things, being curious. My advice to students engaging in the First LEGO League would be to be creative, listen to your team members, think out of the box. Many of the world's greatest challenges are solved through interdisciplinary perspectives from really out-of-the-box solutions. Enjoy the experience of being part of the First LEGO League and good luck, you've got this.